Ladies and gentlemen, American Jury and Bulldog Nation, welcome to Local News. Well, Rodney Hinton Jr., the guy who ran into Deputy Henderson, has raised $36,000. It wasn't on GoFundMe, but it was another pay. $36,000 have been raised. And yesterday, the Black Panthers came to town in support of him. What the hell? The guy intentionally ran over a deputy. Now, this is really interesting. Hinton, by his next friend, Antoinette Holloway, has filed a $25 million lawsuit claiming his civil rights were violated when all those deputies showed up at his arraignment. Now, I want you to know that that is a bunch of baloney. I thought it was a little much when all those deputies showed up, but guess what? Every citizen in the county or in the country is free to show up in a public court hearing. And that's what those deputies did in support of their fallen deputy. The basis of filing this lawsuit, $25 million, $20 million punitives. Didn't violate any of his rights. It's insane. Insane. Juveniles involved in this. The three juveniles that weren't shot and killed. Guinness, Grigsby, Jarrell Austin, Bethany Bucks, 19. Well, they're over 18. Each were indicted on 7 charges. Bullock's past include car theft, attempted car theft when he was 15 and 17. Grigsby charged with a car. He's still on probation. Accused of stealing and damaging vehicles at 16. Austin's facing adult charges. He's accused of firing a gun over a public roadway, injuring another man. They were all getting ready to turn their lives around. They were all getting ready to turn their lives around. The Ohio Supreme Court is so corrupt. It is beyond salvation. And they're shameless now. See, nobody calls them. None of the state media does anything about it. They actually ruled where a worker at Timken Steel was poisoned by nitrogen gas. They ruled that nitrogen is not a poisonous gas. Nitrogen is used to put some people to death on death row in some states. And guess what? It was involving Timken Steel. Jane Timken, who married into the Timken Steel family, used to be the chair of the state Republican Party. It's unbelievable. The one Democrat still on the court, Brunner, voted against it. 4 Republicans, by the way. Look at these chubby dudes and a woman. Look at these guys. Get on some Ozempic. Have some pride. They're all running against Brunner. It won't be long, folks. It'll be 7 Republicans on that state Supreme Court. And unlike the Republicans on the U.S. Supreme Court, it's not going to be good for you in Ohio. I'm telling you, I've warned you. These guys are Bush Republicans, and they don't give a damn about people. They're owned by the hospitals. Local clerk. This guy here trashed the inside of a speedway. He must have been upset. They had to close it. He trashed it so bad. Kentucky farm loans. They're handing them out. Somebody in Boone County got $250,000 to start a farm. Canine training at ARC. They're under fire because apparently they did some canine training around the state, canine dogs, but included a little gospel too. Who cares? And Ohio property taxes are going to be on apparently the state elections. They might get rid of Ohio property taxes. God, can they only do that in Kentucky? I only had $70,000 to pay this year. It's ridiculous. And in local sports, FC signed Kai Kamara, second leading scorer of all time in the soccer league. Pete Rose is going to be honored Wednesday night at Great American Ballpark. And the Reds are off. We're off yesterday. Tonight they play the White Sox. Surely they can beat the White Sox. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day.